Imagine being a child in the foster care system and you feel neglected because you have been in the system for multiple years. Every day, children are being put in the foster homes and then being abused and or neglected. I believe that everybody should share interest in my topic because it is already unfortunate enough for the children that are put into the foster care system to be in that position. I became interested in this specific topic because I believe that no one should suffer and everyone should be offered the same opportunities when growing up. After hours of research, I believe I'm qualified to tell you how this is possible. Today I'm going to be telling you about the flaws in the foster system and how we can possibly solve these problems, and the benefits of solving these problems. There are many issues with the foster care system. Children in the foster care system don't get the proper treatment. Out of 100 children investigated as possible victims of abuse, 3 are substantial victims of all forms of physical abuse, 2 more are victims of sexual abuse, according to medicalkidnap.com. 6% of the children spend more than 5 years in the foster care system, according to childrensright.org, and the other 94% of children in the foster care system spend nearly 2 years. Now that you know the issues of the foster care system, I'm going to tell you who is trying to help fix these issues. CASA is an organization that is working to fix these problems. In 1977, a Seattle Superior Court judge, David Sukup, couldn't sleep at night knowing that the best decisions couldn't be made for abused and neglected children, according to CASAforchildren.org. The way CASA works is when the state steps in to protect the child because the people that were responsible for doing so failed, the court then appoints a trained CASA volunteer to make independent and informed recommendations, according to AA CASA. CASA members ensure that the children in the foster care system are placed into safe homes. Now that we know what CASA does, let's talk about the benefits of CASA. There are so many benefits, but there is a limited amount of options to support CASA. According to AA CASA, children who have a CASA spend less time in foster care, they are moved less frequently, are more likely to be placed with their brothers and sisters, they receive more services, and have one consistent person advocating for them. Now that we have gone over limited ways to get involved, let us conclude. Becoming a CASA is extensive. You have to submit complete application, provide 3 references, participate in pre- and post-training interviews, pass state and federal criminal background checks, have a clean driving record verified through the MBA, successfully complete 35 hours of training. And according to aacvc.org, you do not need to have any social services experience, just a caring heart for the child that has been abused and or neglected. CASA educates and empowers diverse community volunteers to ensure each child's needs remain a priority in an overburdened child welfare system, according to aacasa.org. No kid should be unfortunate enough to go through their childhood feeling neglected or alone. If you can volunteer, please take time to consider doing so or spread this knowledge, and you could be the one to save a child.